Whose turn is
Is
it?
somebody gonna fucking talk?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't I just say it was your turn?
Well, no, you didn't. You just said, all right, Ruby, you did last week.
Yeah, I was like,
No
Ruby,
further
you did the last
elaboration
one, so it's
other
your
than
turn,
that.
Francisco.
This is what we call a cold open, alright? So we're just gonna keep talking, man. This is the Mighty Beans podcast for
No
those
such
who
thing
don't
as
know.
a cold open.
Huh?
Said no such thing as a cold open.
Yes, we did. We did one for that one time where we were all IRL. We did a cold open. We were like,
For
yo,
people
clap
who-
sync.
For the people who just tuned in, they probably fucking thought something was wrong with the video.
Gotta keep them on your toes. You gotta never let them know your next move, you know?
Is that your excuse?
That's how I live. That's how America lives. You
Right.
think America wanted to build the bomb? Nah.
The bomb.
They just got up one day and they were like, let's do it.
What bomb are we referring to?
The fat boy.
Oh God.
Right.
It's called the Fat Man and the Little Boy. I know my history. I know Genghis Khan
Right.
was the leader of the Mongols.
He's the leader of the bunch, and we know him well.
Huh?
He's finally back to kick some tail.
Oh, Donkey Kong. Yeah,
He's the
because he was
first
a
member.
monkey. Wait a minute.
No, wrong.
Not quite where I was going with that, but all right.
Fair enough. I'm following your lead,
Monkey.
man.
Anyways, so yeah, welcome back to the Mighty Beans podcast.
Ooh.
Just a small sneak peek of the shenanigans we get ourselves into on a daily basis here.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Nothing
But
racist.
how's everybody? How's
Oh my
everybody been?
God. You
Yo,
want to go first?
I'm starting my vacation from work, so thank God for that.
Thank God for that.
How long are you off for?
6 days.
Damn.
So if
Hell
you guys want to chill, let me know. I won't be doing anything. I'll be that one unemployed friend.
I'll be busy for the next 6 days.
Oh fuck. Well, Ruby.
I mean, I'll be busy too. So.
Well, I guess this
The
is gonna
only-
be the most uneventful vacation I've ever had in my life.
Well, Friday I do have some time in the morning
Friday.
/ afternoon. Que verga.
Yeah, he's
I
off for
said
6 days.
6
not 7.
days, bro.
Well,
Oh well.
sucks to be you, I guess.
Sucks to have
But-
pay time off. Am I right?
Yeah. But this weekend we're
Pay
going.
time off. I would never know what that's like.
You just gotta ask for it, bro. Be like, yo, I want to be off for a few days. Can you pay me for it?
Yeah, and then he's gonna go, what is this, a charity?
Charity.
Who the fuck do you think I is? Is
Who
you
the fuck
is
is
or
you?
is you ain't my worker?
All right, well, you guys just want to get right into our topics?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Stop
can
fucking burping into the
we
mic,
can-
bitch.
we can start off by asking
It just
everyone in the
happens.
chat right
Yeah,
now.
that happens.
What games
You know how many
y'all?
burps I had to, how many burps I've had to fucking mute, and how many I've just let go because I don't feel like it.
I'm sorry.
They're just
Uh-huh.
burps. It's a bodily function, just like pissing and shitting.
Just like pissing and shitting.
They're bodily
Yeah,
functions.
and just like pissing and shitting, you know when it's coming and when to let it go.
Well, unless, you know.
Oh, fuck my nuts. That was the first time I did that. Oops.
What?
What?
I did a special move, and I'm playing 1,000-Year Door, Super Mario, and I was using a special move for the first time, and it says in the instructions, push A at the perfect time to use it, and I immediately hit A, forgetting that I fucking read the instructions. I
Special
was like,
move.
Good job, kid.
Oops.
Meet that.
What was
Nah.
that, Junior?
Keep it in.
I'm keeping it in.
Alright, cool. Considerate of you,
But,
nice.
This game is beautiful. Fucking, I'm actually having a lot of fun playing with this game, and it's funny. It has a good amount of charm. The characters are unique for sure. So I so far recommend this game to other people.
How far into the game are you?
I'm in the Boggly Woods right now.
Biggly Boggly Woods.
I just got that Koopa from the other town.
Okay, nice.
Koopas with a hard K.
Wait.
Koopa.
Wait. No!
Fucking Koopas.
Oh my god.
Not racist, by the way.
It's not. Koopas don't exist. Therefore, I'm not. You can't be racist for something that doesn't exist.
Aha.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. For example, dwarves don't exist in real life. Does that mean
they absolutely do? What the fuck
do.
are you about to
What
say?
They fucking don't?
Yes, they do.
I'm not talking about midgets. I'm talking about dwarves, like actual born dwarves, not mutants.
The technical term is a dwarf.
Not oh fuck no! I need to stop talking, bro. Get me off. Get me off the mic, please.
I want everybody to know we do not endorse him. We do not support him. He is speaking as a free agent.
You guys are my top followers, so
I will unfollow that shit so fast.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna sit back and watch Francisco cancel himself. It'll be alright.
It won't take much, bro. You want to bet?
There's only one person who canceled him, and it's himself.
There's only one thing worse than a racist. A
Boom.
child.
No.
Anyways, Ruby's playing Thousand Year Door. I'm playing Metal Slug 3. Who remembers that classic?
So did you finish
Metal
Frontiers?
Oh, yeah. When we did our last episode of the podcast, I had already finished Frontiers. Remember I told you the final battle was, like, a little anticlimactic?
Oh, you did tell me that.
But yeah, there's something about classic arcade games that just, like, hit that sweet spot for me.
They just do it right.
I mean, it's fun, especially Metal Slug.
I feel like one of the best things in a game that you could find is literally, like, the replayability. And this game has tons of it.
Oh, yeah. Try to beat your last high score, bro.
It's not gonna happen.
You know, I was just thinking about an older game that, Junior and I were actually talking about it. An older game that we wanted to play again because it just had a really good charm is Dust and Elysian Tale. That's actually a really fun game.
Yeah, Dust, that is a pretty good game.
I remember you playing it a long time ago, Junior, and the art style was really good.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly fun game.
Good scripting, good little, like, fun, I can't say cameos, but, like, Easter eggs. There you go, that's what I'm looking for, like, other games and other references. They did a really good job with it.
What
and
if you play it during the fall?
I hate you. Stupid.
Answer the question. Okay, cool.
But if you haven't played it, I recommend it. And the story surprisingly is good.
I don't really remember much of the story, to be honest.
Well, I don't want to tell you then, in case Francisco wants to play.
No.
Dust himself sacrifices himself.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's a good game. It's just that I have too much to play. So, I will not be playing it in any recent times.
It's okay. You can admit you suck at 2D platforming.
Well, there's not really much platforming in that game, though.
It's not the main focus of it, but there is some platforming. Once you learn, like, that tornado move, it makes everything so much easier.
Yeah.
Yes, the blue tornado from Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, that jank-ass fucking move.
Jank?
That shit's so glitchy.
Sometimes. I will admit, sometimes I did avoid using that move during my stream.
I can't tell you the amount of times where I'm playing through that game, and I'm like, I don't remember the name of the level, but it's that one level where it's very, like, mechanical looking, and there's a bunch of rails everywhere.
Oh,
grind around
chemical plant.
Is that what it was called?
No.
Wait, which one is it?
It's called Rail
Canyon.
Canyon.
Well, basically, yeah, Rail Canyon, yeah. And there would be times where I try using Blue Tornado and I just get fucking sent flying off the edge.
But have you tried using Blue Tornado?
No, I tried using Blue Tornado.
Goddamn, you guys.
Oh wait, I meant to say Black Tornado.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I was using Blue Tornado.
All right, but Blue Tornado is kind of janky. But what about Black Tornado?
No, I don't like it.
You
Not
don't like
any
black
particular
or
reason.
the tornado?
No, I didn't say that.
Hey.
I just never played as Team Dark, alright?
Oh, okay, so he doesn't know. Cool. Wait a minute. Why not?
Well, no particular reason. I just didn't get that far in the game. You know?
All right, cool.
You start on the left and you make your way to the right, and I just never beat the story of Sonic's team, alright?
Fair enough.
I don't even remember playing with SBO's team, whatever that team's called.
It's called Team Chaotix.
Team Chaotic.
They got a dope ass song.
I'm sure they do.
They do.
They
Anyway.
do. You all offended?
They do.
Well, speaking of older games, Francisco, I see in the topics here you put Jedi, Outcast, and Academy.
Oh yeah.
We didn't talk about that in the last episode, right?
No, we didn't. We spent the entire time talking about Sonic. But yeah, so
As
I
always.
recently replayed both Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. And so I kind of grew up with those games. I used to rent them all the time from Blockbuster. Yeah, that old. And
Yeah.
And this is back then when I didn't really know like how to read. It was mostly like, all right, I know that if I press A enough times, I'm eventually going to start playing.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. And I was able to play Jedi Academy more than Outcast. And just for reference, Jedi Outcast came first, and then it was Jedi Academy. But I spent my
Right.
entire life thinking that Jedi Outcast was better than Jedi Academy because it was like mission based and you get to play as a character and there was like a cohesive story. And after replaying it, I changed my mind. Like I went into the game thinking like, oh yeah, Jedi Outcast is going to be way better than Academy. And then I actually play them and I'm like, oh, never mind, Academy is way better. And the thing is, it was made like on the same engine as like Quake. You know Quake, the style of Quake,
Yeah.
where you like run and gun and all that shit. What
Running
made
gun and all that shit.
what made Jedi Outcast and Academy like really fun is the lightsaber combat. The thing is, in Jedi Outcast, you don't get your lightsaber until like maybe a few hours into the game. Whereas in Jedi Academy, you already have it like automatically.
Okay.
But that's another reason why I like Outcast more, is because you have like all of these different guns that all do different things. This is back then when guns had your primary fire and your alternate fire, so it fires more differently.
More differently. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had
That's great English.
incentive to use those weapons for these situations and blah 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 blah. And in Jedi Academy, you kind of just start off with your pistol. No, you start off with your lightsaber, and then when you go into missions, then you get a pistol and other guns. But it's like at this point, why even have them, right? Because you have your lightsaber.
You have the best weapon in the game, so why use anything else?
Pretty much. So in those reasons, I think Jedi Outcast is better than Academy. But the lightsaber combat in Outcast, oh, you can feel that it's like really sluggish. And in Academy, it's quick, and you have like way more moves too. Because in Outcast, you only play as one character. You play as a character named Kyle Katarn, who's the main protagonist of like the Dark Forces series. But you only have that one lightsaber, to like 3 different ways of fighting. But in Academy, you get to build your own lightsaber, have your own color, make your own character, equip your own force powers, and then like later on in the game, you can decide if you want to master the single like lightsaber combat, or if you want to go to dual wielding, or if you want to use a lightsaber staff like Darth Maul. There's much more freedom, and then you have like way different moves for all of those styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So after playing through both campaigns, I have to give it to Jedi Academy, even though my personal favorite is Outcast.
For me, when it comes to those games, I played them so long ago, and I only would ever play it whenever I went to Mario's house because he owned the games and I didn't own them.
Yeah.
So like it's such a blur. Like both those games in my brain are just mixed together, and so I don't really remember like the differences between the two. But I do remember we played a lot of split screen, and we did a lot of like lightsaber duels, and that shit was fun as fuck.
Oh yeah, the multiplayer in that game was really fun.
Hell yeah. I do remember the lightsaber customization. I do remember having that one. I would always do the Darth Maul like staff weapon,
Yeah.
and then I use that move where you could throw it and then like boomerang it back to you and shit.
The
Shit
lightsaber
was-
throw, yeah.
Yeah, shit was OP.
But yeah, it was definitely like, it was really nice to play all those games again.
What made you want to go back?
I just found it in my Xbox library, and I'm like, oh yeah, this game. Last time I played it was like years ago, because I got a used copy of it, and then I saw that it was for sale on the Xbox like shop for $5, and I'm like, I don't need to buy it. I have it right here. And I had like an old save file on there, but I don't remember much of it, so I'm like, I'm just gonna start a new game. And I managed to complete the game in, I want to say, maybe a week of playing, maybe 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's pretty short.
Wow, that was incredibly easy.
What?
Sorry about my game. Go ahead. I never played any of the Star Wars games, so everything you guys are saying is
Mumbo
right over
jumbo.
my head. Yeah. Right over my fucking head.
What is this force?
What is this war you speak of in the stars?
Going a little off topic, I just heard about these things called Star Weirds.
Star Weird.
Star Weirds?
Yeah, apparently it's this like creature in Star Wars Legends, and think of like outer space ghosts that can go inside your like aircraft and just kill you. These things are like demonic.
The fuck? Alright.
Just throwing that out there. Anyways, let's continue on.
Okay. Well, if you want to continue down the topics list, you wrote Thunder, whatever that means.
What is
Thunder?
Thunder? Oh,
Feel the
To the
thunder.
thunder?
oh
Thunder?
yeah, I already told Junior about this.
Did you?
I did. The last time we did a podcast, what was it, like was it last week? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I
it
told
was
you.
last week, like
I'm
Friday or something like
gonna
that.
tell Ruby though. So Ruby, I was at work with my wife, and I was waiting for her to like close down the register so that we can all go home. And in the on like the radio, the song
I remember
"Thunder"
this.
by Imagine Dragons started playing,
I hate
and
that song.
I told Sydney and one of my managers, I'm like, I hate this fucking song. It's so freaking repetitive. And then I looked up how many times the word thunder is said in the game, or I mean in the song. Fucking 75 times or something close to that.
Holy shit, dude. That's way too fucking much.
I know. There's something about repetitive music that I just fucking hate. A repetitive song has to be like it literally has to be godly in order for me to like it.
Or
Composition.
like an EDM
Like
song.
Immortals.
Immortals? What song is that?
It's also from. Is it Imagine Dragons?
Wait, is
Or
it Fall Out Boy?
No, you're thinking Fallout Boy.
Oh,
Oh, no, I don't like
it
that
goes
song.
Immortals.
No, I don't like that song.
Immortals.
I don't
Oh, well.
I don't like the new Fall Out Boy music. Call me old school, but I like Thanks for the Memories.
Yeah, same.
I think they're good.
But yeah, no. After that, I looked up Thunder on YouTube, and I found this fucking version of it, and it's called Thunder, but every noun in the song is replaced with the word thunder.
Oh no.
So the chorus is like thunder, feel the thunder, boom boom, thunder and the thunder, thunder with the thunder, thunder and the thunder,
and the thunder.
thunder, thunder
Thunder.
I hate that fucking song.
with the
dude.
thunder
It's so
and the
annoying.
thunder with the thunder, thunder.
Yeah, that song's annoying.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. There's literally only 2 songs by Imagine Dragons that I actually like. And I'm not talking like, oh yeah, if it comes on, like I can withstand it. No, like I actually like these songs. And it's oh fuck, what's the name of it? My Enemy? Do you guys know that one?
Oh, is that from Arcane?
I don't remember.
What were you saying, Ruby?
Is that from the show Arcane?
Correct, yeah.
The new song that they made? Yeah.
Yes. So, oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my
I think it's just
enemy.
I think it's just called Enemies.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's
I actually
what it's
don't
called.
like that song.
I like that song because of Arcane, and Arcane was a really good show. So I'm like, oh yeah, I
I'm still
can
waiting
vibe
for
with this.
season 2.
It's coming. It's coming.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So My Enemy,
Just...
and also the song Whatever It Takes.
Whatever.
I don't even know that
Oh,
one.
I know that one.
It's the one that goes like, the song starts with like the dude rapping. He's like, and then the chorus goes, whatever it takes. It's
It's a good like workout song.
It's not a workout song.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's a nice. It's well,
Like it's
I mean,
it's a
everybody
song with
has
a good
their...
message, but it's definitely not Break On Through. I mean, what's it called? Break Through It All by Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, I should have just never heard of that song you were referring to, though.
Oh,
It's good. I don't think you'll like it though, because I know what
I
kind
just
of music.
don't like Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, me neither. What song has to be S tier in order for me to like Imagine Dragons? And let's be honest, that does not happen often.
No, not often.
Oh, you're gonna surprise me with Thunder and Believer, where literally the entire song is Believer, Believer. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm a music enthusiast. I know a good song when I listen to one, and Imagine Dragons just staying it, boy.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
oh my god, so stupid.
That's what's up.
Electric eels. That's what's up.
I don't get that reference, but okay. I'm gonna pretend I
What?
do.
You absolutely know that reference.
Electric Eels?
That's what's up.
Nah.
He wrote in my dream journal.
Oh! I demand to have this student expelled or something like that.
Mr.
I
Electric,
get it now.
have him sent to the principal's office and expelled.
Well,
Yeah,
you cut
I
off
for-
on
I
Discord, but I'm
forgot.
pretty sure I could hear you.
I forgot what
Okay,
his name
well.
is.
Linus.
No, but what's
Line
the
this
teacher's
dick
name?
in your
What's
mouth.
George- What's George Lopez's name?
George
Mr. Electric.
Lopez.
Mr. Electricidad.
Mr. Electric. That's right.
Not
I
Mr.
demand
E.
you send him to
Not
the
Mr.
principal's
Electric.
office.
Not Mr. Electricidad.
That movie is a fucking classic. It has not aged well, but it's still really funny.
That movie's so shit, but great at the same time.
Yeah.
You
Like
just
Spy
definitely.
Kids,
you
you know?
just described Spy Kids 3D.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking classics, I rewatched Cat in the Hat. Have you seen that movie, Francisco?
Oh,
I have
yeah!
not, but the only clip I know from that is "Dirty Ho." I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
That
It looked like an accident.
dude, that movie, I was fucking laughing so hard at certain parts. Like, I still enjoyed watching that movie. Michael Myers did a really great job with the.
Michael Myers.
as-
That is absolutely...
Wait, that not what's his name?
Mike
What's the actor?
Myers.
Mike Myers.
It's the same thing. It's the same
No,
thing.
no, it's not. Debatable.
Mike is short for Michael.
Are you sure
But-
it could be Mycothin?
I'm
If
sorry.
it was, then he needed to like get new parents.
You can't decide who you're born to, man. You could only decide how to live your. Did you know that when you did
Live and learn.
Uh-huh.
do anything?
Somebody didn't meet their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
That was me.
Oh no,
What
we
were
know.
talking about?
That I watched Cat in the Hat. That movie was actually really fucking funny.
Oh yeah, that's a movie that you want to watch like drunk with friends for sure.
Oh,
I
like
mean,
Dragon
I
Ball
was-
Evolution.
I was sober and
Yes.
I was having a great time.
Yeah, but you're weird.
You didn't enjoy Cat in the Hat?
I'll kill you. I'll make it look like an accident.
I mean, it's like a silly, like funny, ridiculous movie, but is it like a well-made movie? Not really.
No, it's one of those where it's like that movie is shitty, but it's just funny. It's still like a really funny movie.
Understood.
What's another movie that I was watching? I was like, you know what? This shit's funny, even though it's a pretty shitty movie. Can't remember what I was watching. Yeah,
I can't remember what you were watching
I can't remember. But that was a recent movie I was watching. Even though Valerie left because she like had no interest in watching it, I stayed to watch it. I was just laughing my ass off, enjoying it.
The first movie my kid's watching is Dragon Ball Z Broly.
That's a good one.
Listen to me, Goku. This is what you're gonna grow up to be like someday.
You're gonna name your son Goku.
Don't
God.
tempt me.
Oh
What
no!
happened to Dante? Or Virgil?
Or Nero.
Or
I
Kyrie?
prefer Dante.
It's not
Yeah,
what
no,
you
that's,
prefer.
that name is still it's still being used. I was just making a joke.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
Could name him Broly.
True. You can name him Grand Zeno.
Because he's the strongest one.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll name him Broly, and then when he's born, my first words are gonna be Super Broly.
Oh god. You were so fucking loud. Discord cut you off.
Good.
'Tis the way of life.
Survival of the loudest. Am I right?
Oh, Ruby can tell you something about that.
What?
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, well, moving along here. Ruby, did you watch the Borderlands movie?
No, I have not.
I was gonna say my condolences to you.
My condolences.
Because it says here Borderlands movie review.
Just more
As
of
if
what
you've seen it.
everybody's talking about and Moist Critical's review about it. Cause I really don't watch reviews of movies, but I did for this one because I was having a lot of doubts about this movie, and I've never heard or seen a movie get shit on so much that Sharknado looked way better than Borderlands.
Well, Sharknado
Really,
was meant to
Sharknado.
be a bad movie. It's meant to be entertaining. You know what I
I've
mean?
never seen Sharknado.
I haven't either, but I know a lot about it. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. I don't know a lot about it, but I know a lot of people like it.
I'm what you call an Omtia Ekbot.
Jesus Christ. As soon as I heard that style of talking, I'm like, I know exactly who these people fucking are. No, not in that way, by the way. Just saying.
Uh-huh, sure.
Like I told Ben, I'm still willing to take you. I'm still willing to go since you really want to see the movie. Just don't have your hopes up too much because I've heard a lot of bad things. So whenever we have the time and money to go watch it in theaters, I want to take us. But buying materials for this house hasn't slowed down. Just had to drop $300 to buy more flooring.
Ooh, at Home Depot?
Yeah.
Ooh. Which
Don't
one?
get too excited.
This is the closest one to me.
Which one? Dox yourself again?
God damn you. Fuck you. You set me up.
I did not.
No, you just failed, Ruby. Is all it was.
Now you're giving editor more things to do, as if editor didn't have it enough already.
Uh-huh.
Shout outs
poor
to editor.
Editor needs a raise.
Editor doesn't
needs
get
a
paid.
raise.
We should change that. Ruby, I volunteer you to pay editor.
You volunteer me to pay.
Editor would appreciate it.
We should
And
give
what would I
editor
pay
a
with?
name. He's kind of just locked up in our basement right now.
Editor wants to be free. Editor needs sunlight.
Fucking
Editor
Smeagol.
wants precious.
God damn it.
Editor is free.
You need to give clothes to editor so he becomes free.
God damn it.
That's a Harry Potter reference to those who don't know.
Yeah, bitch.
Something I find really fucking morbid is the fact that Lucius was 100% ready to kill Harry Potter just because he gave Dobby, he gave him his freedom.
Dobby's
He
free.
gave him what was it, a sock?
Something like that. And then you just hear Lucius go, Ava. And oh, damn, this guy was about
nice
to
day.
Yeah, sure.
Look at
That's what it was.
Yeah, he was ready to commit murder against a child.
Because he
I
freed a
committed
slave.
murder in the 3rd degree.
It just proves Lucius would have been a Confederate supporter.
Confederate.
What the fuck?
Hey, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Get it? Because he's pro-slavery?
Oh no.
Ruby, do you know history?
To, how much history?
All of it.
Ruby doesn't know history. Ruby knows her story.
Shut the fuck up.
History.
So stupid.
Doja Cat was the first woman on the moon.
Hey, yo.
But,
Says who?
What kind of history?
History.
American history?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that would be American history, what we're referring to, yes.
No, I'm just asking in general.
Well, the thing that we're referring to is American history, though.
Yes, I know that.
Okay, well, moving on.
To
So
more
was that it?
simpler topics that people know about.
Ruby,
Ah.
who's Rachel Lillis?
Oh, God.
Oh, yes. So, last week, we have unfortunately lost the voice actress of Misty and Jessie. She passed away battling cancer, if I remember correctly.
She passed away
Really?
due to complications with breast cancer.
Yeah. She passed away quite young, too. I think she was 50-something, 56, 57.
I thought she was 40-something.
Oh, even younger than I thought.
She could have been
So
50-something, but yeah. She did pass away. She actually passed away a while ago. It was just announced. I think she passed away. It was this year.
About a week ago.
What's up?
About a week ago, her passing away was announced.
Yeah, but I think she passed away a few months ago.
Oh, and they just publicly released it?
Yeah.
That could be the case. It wouldn't be the first time something like that's happened.
Let's see. August 10th.
Never mind.
Oh. Yeah. So she passed away a couple days before they publicly announced it.
Oh, she was 55.
Damn.
Yeah, she was around that time. But rest in peace. And
Yeah, rest in peace. That sucks.
there was
Yeah.
another voice actress too that recently, a couple days ago, just passed away. I can't remember the name, but I believe she was the voice actress of Bayonetta.
Jennifer Hale?
The original voice actress or the new voice actress?
I can't remember. Hang on a second. Let me research the name again. I forgot to type it. Who it was.
Jennifer Hale is the lady who took over in the third game.
I think it's the OG voice actress.
Oh, it's the Japanese voice actress.
Oh, the Japanese one. Okay.
Her name's Atsuko Tanaka, I mean. She did the voice of Bayonetta, and she also did the voice of Chun-Li from Street Fighter 3's Third Strike.
Yes, that's the one I was looking for.
Oh, wow. She just passed away 2 days ago.
Oh, so yeah, I was right. About a couple days ago, another voice actress passed away.
Don't sound too happy, Ruby.
No, it's sad.
Damn, that does suck, though.
Oh my god, so this person just passed away.
No.
Ruby's like, yes, I was right.
I totally called it. I knew they were going to die one day.
She did the voice of the main actress in Ghost in the Shell. She did Conan from Naruto. These are like more of her popular roles that she did. Celine from Devilman Crybaby, but we didn't watch it in
Celine
Japanese,
Dion?
so I can't like recognize her if I were to hear it. I haven't seen this part yet, but you probably recognize it, Junior. Hanami in Jujutsu Kaisen.
I actually don't even remember which character that is, to be honest.
And in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think the first arc, she was Lisa.
Oh, I think that's during the Joseph arc.
And she's also slain in the original Berserk
Wait.
animation.
Wait. Joseph, wait. Which JoJo am I thinking of? Which one's the one that's like, holy shit?
Yeah, that's Joseph.
That is Joseph?
The first OG JoJo.
No, that's not the first OG JoJo. Jonathan was the first JoJo.
Jonathan! Yeah.
So Joseph, when he was young, Lisa would have been the girl
mom.
the mom.
Yes, the mom.
Okay.
Man, there's too many of them, man. Joseph,
But I watched that
Joestar,
in English, though.
Jonathan, Jojo,
Joestar's the
Jojo,
last name.
Jotaro.
Mojo Jojo.
Oh, actually, I guess I do have something to talk about. I'm going back through like old videos that I've seen of like drama that's happened throughout the week. But if you guys have something else to talk about first, I'll save mine for later.
More internet drama, baby.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I thought we were beyond this.
Well, nothing about that kind of stuff, thankfully.
Actually, I just heard about Cry.
Who?
Like Devils May Cry?
No, I meant like the YouTuber Cry.
I have no idea who that is.
He was this big YouTuber. I know he did some collabs with PewDiePie like way back in the day.
Oh, that Cry.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Shit, haven't heard that name in years.
Yeah, turns out
Same.
he's also a predator.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh.
But he was discovered like a while ago, and it's actually the main reason why he stopped uploading.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
so
is
what's
up
new?
with YouTubers and touching kids? Like, what the fuck?
I don't think it's exclusive to YouTubers. I think it's just they're more likely to do it since they have more like access.
They have
Like they can reach out to like a wider range of people.
yeah.
I guess so.
What's funny is that the other like a few weeks ago, back when this was all the craze, I saw this YouTube video.
Touching kids?
Oh no.
What? Oh God, no. I actually saw this YouTube video and it was called, you know, the trailer for Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's titled "Everyone Is Here."
Yeah.
Well, it's called "Everyone Is Here,"
Oh.
but it's YouTubers that have like been revealed to be, like pretty much molesters and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
I see where this is going.
And the fact that we had enough people to fill up that entire fucking list, it was like 70-something YouTubers.
No fucking
It was
way.
fucking crazy. But it was, God, I don't want to say that it's funny, but it actually was.
Oh no.
We had the classics like EDP,
Oh
and
Oh,
then
classics. Yeah.
no, you can't say that. No.
and then we had the newcomers like Cody Co and shit.
So, yeah, still radio silence from Kodico too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be for a while.
Forever.
Yeah, maybe.
Oy. Anyways, I'm ready to talk about something else now.
Yeah, you said you got Sid's customer written here, whatever that means.
Jesus Christ, yeah, my wife. She was
What?
having this customer.
Oh.
What, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And something that she said really made me fucking laugh. Her customer was she asked him, "All right, how do you want to pay? Cash or card?" And they said cash. All right, cool. He gets out the coins, hands them to my wife, and then he pulls out a $20 bill. This fucker slides it in the bin pad.
wait.
He slides his $20 bill where you slide your debit card on the pin pad.
Oh my god. I've never seen that before. That's new.
I haven't either. It caught me so fucking off guard that when she first told me, I literally had to go like, how the fuck does this guy
pretty
think?
fucking funny.
How does he think it works that you just keep your dollar bill after it's been slid?
That is so fucking funny.
I'm just like, dude. I would have told him, hey, try flipping it over. Maybe it might work this time.
Maybe you got the tap feature on that one.
Yeah,
Maybe you try tapping.
Sir, is there the chip on there? Try the chip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brennan has credit.
Try folding it into the shape of a credit card and try sliding that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Dude, that actually reminds me. I wrote this on the topics channel yesterday, I think it was. But for those who don't know, I do pest control for my job, right? So I do. I spend a lot of time going to other people's houses, right? And there are some people who are just kind of socially awkward.
Kind of.
And most recently, I went to a customer's house, and I pretty much my intro to talking to any customer is the same every time. You know, you just say hi, like how you doing, how's things been as far as like bugs and shit go, right? And let me go ahead and walk you step by step how my interaction with these customers went. Okay, so I ring the doorbell. They open the door, and there's the husband and the wife, and then they have two chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are barking like crazy.
Of course they
So
do.
they open the door, and the husband picks up one of the chihuahuas, and then I say, "Hey, how you doing?" Doesn't say anything, and I'm like, just kind of sitting there in silence, and then he just kind of like is holding the dog in his hand, and he's like, "The dogs say hi too," and I'm like, "Yep, hi to the dogs."
Are these people white?
So yes, and
Oh,
so so then he opens the door and he lets me in, and I see the wife standing behind him, and so I look at her and I say, "Hi, how you doing?" And then she doesn't say anything, and so her husband goes, "Oh, I'm good. How you doing?" so I'm like, "Great, thanks."
The fuck?
And so then I say, "How has everything been? You know, as far as like bugs and shit go?" And then the wife says, "Oh, I'm good. How are you?"
What the fuck?
It's like they're lagging, dude. It's legit like they're lagging.
You're
Yeah,
in simulation.
I think that
question.
job was actually a training simulation.
Yeah.
It was like actually like answering like the question I asked 20 seconds ago instead. And then I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then she has the other dog in her hand, who's still the dogs are barking at me the whole time, by the way.
Oh.
This whole time this is going on. And she's like, "I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you." And I'm like, "All right, I'll go ahead and get started now." And they're like, "Okay."
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it was just like the funniest interaction I've ever had with them. And they're not like new customers. Like I've been spraying their home for a long time now.
What the fuck?
Maybe they just had a game plan like, all right, when this guy comes in, let's lag. You got pranked, bro.
Dude, I don't know. It was just so like, it just felt so out of left field. I was thoroughly confused.
Oh, I guess they did the job well then.
I guess so. But yeah, it was easily like one of the weirdest interactions I've had with a customer. Just like lagging.
What about you, Ruby? What kind of customers you got?
This week it wasn't too bad, honestly. I had a really cool customer come in on Saturday. So she came in at the last 30 minutes to open a new account. And it usually takes about 40 minutes or so. But I was like, you know what? I'll help out. I'll try to make it a little bit quick. And I saw her name, and her name was in Japanese. And I was like, what? I mean, okay. I mean, we
like
do
it
have...
had like the kanji, like letters and everything?
No, I just could read it, and like her name was just typed out. I was like, oh, that's like a foreign name. I can't say what her name is, but I can say it afterwards.
Oh, but it was written in English letters.
Hideo
but it was
Kojima.
like something like...
Right.
Yeah, it was something like Yakuza or some shit.
Right.
Yakuza 0 like a dragon.
And
Oh, that's a sick ass name, my boy.
so I came out and I said her name, and she turned her head around, and she goes, "Oh, you said my name so good." And she stood up, and I was like, "Wait a minute. Oh shit, does she actually speak Japanese?" But I brought her into the office, and I was talking to her, asking, you know, like, how can I help? And she goes, in a as best English as she could, she wanted to open an account, and that her son told her to open an account with us. But she's talking in, of course, a very broken English. She's translating in her head, and I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna take longer than 30 minutes for sure. But it was really cool because I got to hear the language live when she called her son to have translations, to ask any help, and to really see how they are and how they act in society. Because anytime I was telling her something or I had to correct her, she had to like, "Nani?" Like, just a natural reaction, or like, "Eh?" That things that you see in, like, things that you saw in anime, you didn't think was probably true in Japan, right? Because it's like exaggerated. But to see it live was actually really cool. And I spoke the tiniest bit I could for her. And then she thought maybe I spoke Japanese and went full on mothership on me. I was like, "Oh, wait.
Ruby's like, arigato.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
And then when she would address me, she would say, this is the interesting part. She would say, Ruby's-chan. And I was like, that's my first name. I thought they go by last name. Like, I never corrected her, right? But it was just interesting to see how they use it, to see the language. And she tried really hard to speak the entire time in English, but I can see that she was getting frustrated because she didn't know how to say certain things in English. So I just said, you know what, you can call your son, you can help him translate you if you're not understanding something. And I could see in her face, she was like, oh, thank God. And the son speaks perfect English. Like, he would talk to me, didn't have an accent or anything, talked to his mom, and spoke, of course, fluent Japanese. I was like, dude, that's so fucking cool. And,
it's called being bilingual, Ruby. You know, we're capable of it too.
I know. It's just, it's a language that I just respect. It's a culture that I respect.
Nosotros también kick ass.
Nosotros
¿Sabes?
And
yeah, we call it Spanglish. What do they call it?
And she was so sweet. And after I helped her open the account, she was very thankful for it. She was bowing her head and everything. And I was just like, damn, it's cool. It's cool to see it all.
I mean, yeah, it is cool to witness a culture like firsthand.
And that was pretty much it. Just most of my week was really good.
I have
just watch her be extremely
customers...
racist, and the woman was actually Chinese.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude, could you imagine? She was actually speaking like Korean the whole time.
Oh shit!
Oh, arigato gozaimasu. Bitch, I'm Korean.
Why are you speaking like
dude,
that
it's
to
like
me?
That clip from the new Karate Kid with Jaden Smith when he tries talking to that one dude in Chinese, and the dude leans over and he's like, "Dude, I'm from the Bronx."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I've not seen that movie in a while.
Same. But we have a couple of customers that are from Africa, and so they speak in like their accent, but they usually all speak really good English. But there was a one time where somebody was on the phone with someone else, and they were speaking in their native language, and the typical like tongue clicking like
Is your boy Captain Milk?
the stereotypical like tongue clicking like jokes that people make.
Oh my god.
Bro, you know what's
no.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Discord, my
What?
mic didn't pick it up, but when you were talking about that, I was literally clicking my tongue.
No. No.
Anyways, well, I got to hear that language first, firsthand, and I guess the way it works is like there is like a tongue click in their language, but it's like it's not like it's like a letter in the alphabet. Like the way it's pronounced is like a, so like they're talking and then like they'll say a certain word, but like halfway through the word there'll be like a tongue click in it as well. It's really weird to like hard to explain. It's just something you gotta listen to firsthand.
That's cool. Like I feel
don't-
like
I don't think I'm gonna be looking up on my history anytime soon. Black people talking.
You gotta Google something different. You just gotta Google African languages.
HR needs you to find the difference between these two phrases. These are the same phrase.
Oh, God, we're gonna get canceled.
Don't worry,
Yep.
it'll just be me. I'll take the fire for everyone.
You'll be the fall guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, my battery's dying. Ah!
Rawr.
Rawr. Youch.
Yeah.
Ah.
Landmaster!
Oh, he does not know where I'm referencing.
You're right, I don't.
You ever seen the
If
movie?
he's seen it, he saw it in Spanish, Ruby.
Oh, he probably did. How do they say it in Spanish? Youch.
Yarch.
Yeah,
Have
the
you
more
seen-
the more you roll your R's, the more Mexican it is.
Yarch!
You ever seen the movie Ants?
Oh, it was a long time ago. I have not seen it in recent memory.
But you fucking watched it in Spanish, didn't you?
I saw it in both.
Oh.
I just remember the one dude calling the main guy a war hero, and he's like, a war hero? I'm a war hero. But all he did was like survive this like beetle attack or whatever.
It were termites.
And he's
Yeah.
talking to like the severed head of the general or something.
Barbados.
I can't
Yep.
feel my legs.
Yeah, he picks up his head. I can't feel my legs. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. He looks
Somewhere.
around the battlefield of dead bodies.
Is that the same
my
movie where the guy's like, aloha, dude?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
Because
But
I
I'm-
mostly saw like the trailer for it. Because I had a VCR tape. I forgot which movie it was, but it had a trailer for Ants on it. Oh, I think it was Shrek. I think my Shrek VCR had the trailer for Ants. That makes sense. They're both DreamWorks.
Yeah, I can see that.
The funny part is when the fly swatter comes out and the mosquitoes get fucking stuck and you just and it's like, oh hell no, because his wife got fucking crushed by it. That was funny.
I don't remember that part actually.
When Z and whatever the princess name is, they're like off on that picnic thing, and was it mosquitoes? Some other insect was there, and then this person had a fly swatter and just fucking swatted the wife.
No, I don't remember that at all.
No? Oh wow.
I feel like that sounds familiar.
And then they jump on the shoelace of the human to like catch a ride.
Catch a ride.
No. My husband quotes that franchise too many fucking times.
Or not enough.
No, it's enough.
That's enough.
If that was a reference, I don't get it.
It wasn't.
There was one time we were wrestling, and as I like
All
got
right.
no, okay,
Press
this is
X
when
to
I was
doubt.
like, this is when I'm like, enough is enough. And as I like but got on, he goes, "Woo, catch a ride." I was like, "No, I'm getting off." He's like,
Talk about
"No,
mood
I'm just
killer."
kidding." Exactly.
Imagine you're in that predicament.
Nah, that's legendary.
No.
And he just says, "Oh boy, yeah.
No. No.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye."
Oh, what?
I'm gonna put some dick in your ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he says it enough.
Wrestling. Just say y'all was fucking.
All right, well, let's move along here. Looking down at the list of topics, there's a GameStop announcement, Francisco.
Oh yeah.
GameStop announcement. Oh, I remember now. I wrote these a while ago. I just thought it was funny. I was on Twitter or X, whatever, and there was a Darth Vader lightsaber. It was like a lamp or something, and it's just like the lightsaber standing straight up. And there was a sticker attached to it that said for like oral and anal use.
Whoa.
Okay.
Some person took a picture of that and uploaded it to I forgot which like platform. But fucking GameStop made an announcement for it saying, "Hey, this isn't meant to be used as anything other than a lamp." I pretty much like, what was it?
So they don't deny that it is for anal.
Yes, they did. Anyways,
Oh, they did? Oh,
that's
okay.
the long story
Yes.
short portion, but it was like a 2-paragraph like announcement. Not really announcement. It was more like a, what do you call it? PSA?
Yeah.
Oh,
PSA.
yeah.
Yeah.
Public service announcement.
Yeah. But I thought it was freaking hilarious.
That is funny.
Just the fact that GameStop had to make an official announcement for that. It's like, why?
Hey man, people are gonna fuck what they want to fuck.
Yeah.
True, but if that's the case, an ordinary little sign isn't going to stop anyone.
You're right, but they have to do it anyway, so that way they won't be liable for anything.
I guess that makes sense.
Just like with Red Bull when they got sued because of their slogan, and people were taking it seriously because they're fucking idiots.
Bunch of fucking nerds.
People were
And if
taking
I
the
rem-
It Gives You Wings seriously.
Yes, people were jumping off of buildings and jumping off of like skyscrapers or whatever, and Red Bull actually got sued and lost the lawsuit for it.
Epic.
I mean, I feel like those people were just wanting to commit suicide but didn't want to blame themselves for it.
That is very possible.
It's stupid, and I can't believe they lost the lawsuit because of it.
Cool. So a slogan like "Have it your way" is no longer viable.
I don't know where they
Probably
drew the line.
not.
Or "I'm loving it."
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
McDonald's sounds good right now. Anyways.
We just went to McDonald's, but we just got drinks because I didn't feel like getting down.
You don't
You
have
know,
to
the
get
drive-thru,
down
you
to
can get food
eat
through as
food.
well.
Yeah, it's called the drive-thru.
We wanted specifically Coke Zero, but we don't have any at home. I didn't feel like getting down to the store, so I just went to McDonald's just to get Coke through the drive-thru.
You know, you could live with that.
Oh.
Well, some fucker interrupted.
Listen, the way you worded out your stories makes it seem like you were done, all right? That's all I'm saying. It's the truth. All right, buddy.
Look at me, I'm a god.
Is that a reference to something?
Yeah.
You never seen The Road to El Dorado?
Oh my!
No, I haven't actually.
Francisco.
Dude, that
Missing
movie's
out.
goated with the sauce.
At least I'm not dating mine. Ooh.
Ooh, low blow.
Good movie. I put it on for Valerie, and she watched the first half, and I guess she just got bored, so she like stopped paying attention to it.
You gotta make her watch Dragon Ball Z Broly.
I don't know if she'll pay attention long enough, honestly.
Oh, she will. Just put on the fights. Nothing
No,
else.
she probably won't. She probably won't, honestly.
Maybe she'll pay attention to like the first 30 seconds to a minute, and then she's over it because it's not Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Be there on the double.
I sing that, and she comes running down the hallway.
That's how you can summon her.
Actually, that's how I've been doing it. If I need her to come over and she's not responding to her name, I just start singing Paw Patrol, and she comes running down. I think that's probably gonna be her third year theme. We're gonna dress her up as what's the kid's name? Ryder?
Oh, I thought you meant a paw.
Did you just have a stroke? What the fuck did you just say?
A paw? That's what he said.
Yeah.
A paw.
Dress her up as a paw.
A paw. Okay.
Like P-A-W? Like
Yes.
paw?
Yes. Now I get it.
Gosh, took you long enough.
Go. Dude, I got an arm.
Dude, righteous.
I get the reference, but I have not seen the movie.
Oh, that's another good movie to watch.
That's one I haven't seen in a long time, so I don't actually know if it's any good.
The animation probably aged like ass, though.
Oh, absolutely. That's called boy tipping.
All right, let's keep this train moving. Phantom Blade Zero, Francisco. You got something to say about that one?
Ooh. Yeah, I think oh man, I don't know if I told you guys about this or not. But have you guys heard about that game? It's coming out for the PS5.
No.
No.
So, it's kind of like Ghost of Sushi, whatever. That one game.
Ghost
Ghost
of
of
sushi. The fucking dead shrimp sashimi is haunting you.
It's like Tsushima, whatever. Calamari.
It's Tsushima. Ghost
Yeah.
of Tsushima.
Yeah, so imagine that game, but it's like Metal Gear Rising.
Okay.
And it looks really cool. I saw the announcement for it like way back when, and there was like no news about the game at all. And during this like last PS like announcement thing, they released gameplay for it. And I think it's really cool because you know games like Sekiro or Elden Ring or Devil May Cry, as soon as someone puts up their shield or like blocks with their sword, your combo just ends, right?
Right. Yeah.
In Phantom Blade Zero, even if people block your like initial attack, you can still follow up your combo. So like you won't break your combo even if they block your attacks. Your combo still goes through. And there's like a meter that fills up, and then once that meter is full, it's like their poise meter, then they can't block anymore, which I think is really freaking cool.
Like Ninja Gaiden.
Does Ninja Gaiden do that?
Yep. There are certain enemies that'll block your attack, but you can just keep attacking. And if you attack, keep hitting them long enough, then you'll break through their guard.
But yeah, I think that's really freaking cool. But I'm really excited to start playing that game when it comes out.
Another game that's been making pretty good reviews though is the shit. What's that newer one called, Junior? The new samurai one?
Ghost of
The new
Tsushima?
samurai one?
No, there's a newer game that just came out on Steam. I can't remember the name of it, but apparently a lot of people are loving it.
Do you mean Black Myth Wukong?
That's the one.
Oh,
That
Black Myth
game
Wukong.
is fucking great.
Have you played it?
That's the one.
Yes, I have made it to the second chapter. I'm not far into the game yet. I still got a long way to go. But that game so far is excelente.
So what
If I
kind of
remember
like gameplay is
correctly-
it? Is it more like Metal Gear Rising, Ninja Gaiden, or is it like Elden Ring?
It's more like, how do I say it? It's more like Sekiro. It's like a weird combination of like a fast-paced like Sekiro type and a little bit of a Souls-ish. It's Souls like inspired, but it's not straight up Souls like. The combat is very like quick paced, and there's a lot of like freeform like. I'm not that far into the game, so I really haven't unlocked many combos or anything yet. But I heard that you can get real experimental with some of the shit that you can unlock. First of all, do you guys know anything about Wukong? Like Sun Wukong, the actual like mythical like god?
I don't know.
I just know that it's a monkey.
About him, yes. I know that Goku was inspired by Wukong.
Yes.
The initial story is a journey to the west.
Yeah, from the book Journey to the West.
But
He's
actually,
basically-
about the god, I know nothing about him.
He's basically a humanoid like monkey that attained Buddhism and just becomes like OP basically. He has all kinds of like different abilities, like, you know, going invisible or creating clones of himself, flight, transforming into different animals, all kinds of shit, right?
Flight?
Like literally, if you just think of an ability, he probably has it.
Can he fly?
That's
like,
pretty nuts.
yes.
He said that in like the list of things that he could do. What I'm like shocked about is that he can transform.
Yeah, he can transform into like other shit too. He's a trickster, kind of like Loki,
Royal Guard.
Ah.
but he's also immortal as well, so it's crazy.
Oh, so he's a Fallout boy.
If I
No.
remember correctly, he's like one of the most powerful gods.
Yeah, he could run the gauntlet and take everybody out. But basically,
Because he's
Sun
just
Wukong is like he's like a god that I've really like the lore of. I've known about for a while, and when I heard that they were making a game about him, I've been super excited ever since like the first trailer, like 2 years ago or whatever it was. Now that the game is out and I've actually been playing it, it's been holding up so far. It's a great game.
Nice. I am thinking about playing it someday. My wife was
It's out on
excited about the movie.
PS5. So if you don't want to get it, actually no, you just straight up can't get it on your PC. Honestly, it won't be able to run it very well.
No,
But
but it's
it
out
is
for the
on
Xbox and
PS5.
PS5, so I got options.
Not on Xbox.
It is out on Xbox.
No, it's getting a release date later on Xbox. It's not out on Xbox yet.
Oh,
Yeah, to what I know, it's only come out on Steam, not any consoles that yet.
It's on PS4 and Steam,
Oh, 4.
and then the Xbox
PS4.
release is coming out later.
I see.
PS5.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much, just because I don't want to like spoil anything. But it's just fun, and I know Critical is like already beaten the game, and he's already made a review on it and shit.
Damn!
Damn.
Fucking streamer, no life having ass.
It's almost like his job.
God, why can't that be my job?
I know,
I mean,
right?
It could.
Game's been out since
gets-
Tuesday, and I've only played like 3 hours of it so far.
People get that money from sponsorships.
Yeah, but they have to start somewhere.
Imagine if we had sponsorships. I'd get demonetized so fucking quickly.
Then we wouldn't have sponsors.
Yeah, we probably just
now,
have to
would
like
we?
kick you out, honestly.
That's fine. I'll start my own podcast. I'll call it the Mighty Bean Podcast.
Oh, this sounds familiar. Where have I heard this
We'll see.
from?
I'm gonna call it the Uncensored Bean Podcast.
Bean?
The uncensored bean.
Yeah.
That could just be a Patreon show.
I don't think people are gonna want to pay for me talking to myself for an hour.
No, I mean on here.
Oh,
Oh my god, that was funny.
we can make that happen. I need that G Fuel sponsor Prano. I need my own flavor.
Gamer subs.
We'll call it refried.
Refried. I said this before. All right, I already said this before, but I'll say it again. Gamer Subs, first of all, Bear Company. If they sponsored us and gave us a flavor, calling it bean dip.
Oh, that'd be a cool one.
I would call it "It's been fun."
Shut the fuck up.
It's been a while.
Oh my.
So how you
God.
been?
I hate you all.
Been there before.
No, fuck you.
Been there, done that. Wait, never mind.
Bean dip. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Well,
anyways, you guys got any other stories you want to talk about before I get into the last thing I posted here?
I can just rapid fire these real quick. You guys remember who Andrew Tate is, right?
Andrew, yes.
Who could forget?
Apparently he got arrested again.
I didn't realize
Like
he
right
was
now,
free.
or
This happened a little bit ago. Can't remember exactly the date for it. I could give two shits about him because he's like a POS, right? But just real quickly caught my eye that he got arrested again for child trafficking allegations.
That was the first thing he got arrested for, like last year, I thought.
Looks like he got arrested again for that again. So
Interesting.
at it again. And then another rapid thing everyone that was losing their mind for was Logan Paul was being criticized and canceled again for possibly pushing his dog off of the boat and trying to kill his dog.
when was this?
What happened? You got cut off.
When was this?
I don't know when the incident happened, but the attention just started coming up this past week. And there's a video of him going out to the lake on a boat. I don't know if it's his or his friends, whatever. And he brought his dog, I think Broly or Broadly, something like that.
Super Broly.
And towards the middle of the video or the end of the video, at first it looks like someone did push the dog. So the dog was in the front of the boat, and all of a sudden the dog is like in the water getting dragged under the boat. And
Damn.
so Logan like turns off the boat and jumps in the water to go get his dog, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, he's trying to kill his dog. What a piece of shit. This and that, arrest him. And a lot of people were like trying to watch it frame by frame, saying that they saw his hand push the dog. He came out with his own evidence. I want to say the day after all of that was trending. He was like, fuck you guys. I would never kill my dog. He's my best friend. Here's a better frame by frame in HD quality. And he says that there were hands on the dog, like on his butt, to not make him jump. But he still jumped and they slipped out of his hands. And as I was watching the video, you can actually see that there was two hands on him before he jumped. And as he jumped, one of the hands was trying to grab him and he couldn't grab him.
So you're a Logan Paul supporter.
Not a supporter, but in this case, you know, he has the evidence that he didn't push his dog off.
Yeah, he's innocent.
But of course, everybody is just blinded by rage. Like, oh, he's a piece of shit. I fucking hate him. And they like still have that anger in them.
He wouldn't have rescued if it was a Japanese dog.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Oh no!
Damn.
What else? Oh, there is this person who got banned. I can't remember. Maybe you guys know his name though, because you watch a lot of different YouTubers for like different things. What's his name? His name was Low Tier God Band.
Low tier god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I've heard the name Low Tier God, but I don't actually know who he is.
Oh, okay,
He's
yes.
he's part of the fighting game community. He's a piece of shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it
Cool.
looks like he's now been banned from what was it, Twitch or Twitter?
Homie's
Can't
been banned
remember
from
where he
Twitch for a
got
while.
Yeah, I can't remember where he got banned. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I heard that, and I was like, I don't know who he is, but I'm sure maybe you guys know who the fuck he is.
Yeah,
I know.
I used to watch a lot of fucking videos about Low Tier God because his streams are like very fucking toxic. He played a lot of Street
really?
Fighter 5 and he was a rage quitter. Like as soon as he was about to leave, he never let himself lose. He had a rage quit beforehand.
Wow, talk about being a child. Wait, is that the guy that you were talking about who you thought you saw at the tournament?
No,
You
that's
thought you saw
Kiraflex.
Kiraflex.
Oh, never mind then. I don't
Different Rager.
can't
Yeah.
keep up with all these dudes.
Too many ragers in this community.
Yeah, no shit, huh? And that's it. Just that's pretty much all I really have.
All right.
All right, Junior, what you got for us?
So you guys know who Smosh is, yeah?
Oh, haven't
Yeah.
heard that name in a while.
So Smosh, I found out that they have this side thing that they do on. I assume they upload it to the YouTube channel, but I saw it on Spotify. I was looking for a new podcast to listen to since I'm listening to every episode of like 10 different podcasts now at this point.
Jesus.
And I came across a Smosh thing called Reddit Stories, where basically they just read, like Reddit, like "Am I the assholes?" or "This week I fucked up" or whatever, like those types of Reddit stories, right?
Yeah.
And it basically they just read those and then they give their opinions on certain situations. And in a lot of cases, like things are happening like currently, and there's like updates to certain stories or whatever. It's a format of like podcasting that I genuinely didn't think I would be interested in, but have actually been kind of addicted to it. And I've been listening to a lot of their stories. And I was wondering if you guys wanted to listen to a Reddit story that I have here, actually.
I'm down.
I've been getting interested into those.
I had my Reddit phase a few years back, and I can see why you're addicted, because I was at one point.
Yeah, I kind of found it like a month ago or so, and I only listened to like a couple, but the past like week I've been like, all right, like I need the next episode, I need the update, I need to know what's happening. Did they divorce?
Yeah, there's been a couple of them on TikTok that's really caught my attention, and I'm like digging through the comments to be like find out more information.
Yeah, it's surprisingly addicting, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I have an "Am I the asshole" here if you guys want to hear it.
Let's do it. Yes, you're the asshole. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so this was posted 29 days ago, so this is fairly recent. So the title is, "Am I the asshole for laughing in my cousin's face when they try to stage an intervention for my drug use?" Drug use in quotations.
What a fucking title. All right.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ.
So here's the story. I, 27 male, have a condition which causes me to overproduce earwax. I don't tell people about it because I was bullied for it growing up. Only my wife and parents know. Every other day I have to put on medication in each ear, let it sit, then flush it out with a rubber-tipped syringe. This prevents ear infections, vertigo, permanent hearing loss, worsening of my tinnitus. I have dealt with all these things to some extent, so I stay on top of my eardrum regimen. If my alarm goes off when I'm with others, I go to the bathroom for 20 minutes and knock it out. If I don't follow my schedule, I forget, so I can't put it off. 2 weeks ago, my mom hosted family dinner. My cousin, Kara, 37 female, saw me waltz off to the bathroom to do my thing, syringe in hand, and asked what I was doing. I said just a minor medical thing. She kept pushing, but I didn't want her to say anything because she gossips. I told her it's personal and scooted past. When I left, she was standing in the hallway. She asked what took so long and why the toilet didn't flush. I said none of her business. She said she didn't mean to offend. Last weekend, my friend called me to invite me out to lunch with some buddies. He said to meet up at his house so we wouldn't have to drive separately. I arrived at his house to find Kara and my friends sitting solemnly on the couch. Kara said they were here to talk about my quote-unquote problem and that they just wanted to help. I said there is no problem. Suddenly, it clicked in my head what this was about. I couldn't stop but laugh a little bit out of shock. She asked why it was so funny, and I said, first of all, why didn't you talk to my wife or my parents? She said she didn't want to involve my enablers, which just made me laugh.
What? Oh,
she looked
my
annoyed
God.
and said that she was done trying to help. I said that's all right by me. She stormed out. I explained to my friends. They knew I have a condition, but never pressed me on it. I guess when Kara approached them, they thought I was lying. Obviously, I'd rather they know than worry about me being an addict when I'm not. I thanked them for their support anyways. Kara had apparently reached all my friends and through social media. We all got a good hearty laugh out of it, which Kara must have heard because she was, of course, eavesdropping. She burst back and told me to tell them the truth, to which I said I did. My friend kicked her out. We went for lunch, and I thought that was that. My mom called me yesterday and told me that she had talked to Kara about the whole thing and explained. She said Kara was upset with me and essentially called me an asshole for not explaining and laughing in her face and embarrassing her. I said I was embarrassed and that Kara had no right to my info. I think she shouldn't go around snooping and making assumptions. My mom still thinks I should apologize.
No.
And then it says ETA. She didn't see my alarm go off, just ran into me on her way from the kitchen. My alarm isn't for dinner time. It's for 9:15 p.m. I do it at home most of the time. Edit broke up the wall of text. Sorry about that.
So that's the full thing?
That was the full thing, yeah.
No, you're not an asshole. One, it's nobody's fucking business if it's a personal medical thing, right? Of course,
Yeah.
I can see the concern if someone is using, and of course they're gonna lie, right? Because they're using, that you want to do something to help them. But instead of fucking telling the entire village, totally blowing it out of
Village.
proportion without evidence, why don't you fucking ask someone first of the inner circle to see what's going on? Be like, hey, I saw this happen. I just want to make sure they're not doing drugs.
Yeah, that probably would have been smarter than just telling everybody that they're doing drugs.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Not the asshole. He was way too nice about it.
Yeah, not the asshole. People don't really
Yeah.
have rights to know about your medical conditions.
Especially if you're just like a friend, like not even that close of a friend, or you're just like a friend of a friend lower down the chain. Like none of your fucking business.
Friend of a friend lowered down the chain. Well, it was his cousin.
Oh, his cousin? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think that Nunya.
None of your fucking business.
None of your
Yeah, I agree,
fucking
not the
business.
asshole. And everybody else agreed. The overall verdict was not the asshole.
There was one that I read on TikTok, or not read, right? But I heard on TikTok that I was like, ooh, this one is like a good story. But I didn't think to save it.
Yeah, I think these are pretty cool. I went to the Am I the Asshole Reddit and I just scrolled and select the filter for like top voted in the past month or whatever, and this was number one. Kind of surprised this is number one, honestly. Kind of boring.
Oh yeah, there's way better ones, but I think they like filter out as time passes by.
Maybe. You guys want me to look for a more recent one?
I'm looking right
Sure,
now, so
I'm
you
done.
guys go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what's another
Top
subreddit that's
past week.
that's really fun to look at? Malicious
Which one?
compliance.
Malicious compliance?
Yeah.
What is that one about?
It's pretty much like if a boss tells you, I don't care, do it this way. And like a general manager comes up to you, hey, why are you doing it like this? Well, my manager told me to do it this way. And it's pretty much them getting in trouble. It's people getting in trouble because they told someone to do it this way when you're not supposed to.
I see, yeah.
Ooh, okay. I have an interesting one. I don't know if we want this one. I'll just say the title, and we can choose if we want that one or another one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for choosing my dog over my brother's wedding?
Ooh, okay, I'm interested.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's a pretty short paragraph. Here we go. I, 24 male, have a brother, 27 male, who got married last week, and I unfortunately had to cancel at the last minute because my dog ran out into the street and got hit by a bike. He is now fine, but at the time I had to rush him to the vet and he was in really rough shape. The doctor told me that he will need supervision for the next week, and this happened 3 days before the wedding, which was a no pet wedding. My brother made it very clear that this was a no pet event, and I even told him the situation, but he wouldn't budge. So I told him that I had to cancel and I wouldn't be attending the wedding then due to the fact I need to take care of my dog. A few days went by, my family is upset at me because I didn't show up and that I should have got a dog sitter. I don't trust random people though to take care of my dog. Or if I had someone who knows how much responsibility it is to take care of him, I would have done it. So am I the asshole for missing out on my brother's wedding to take care of my dog?
No.
I don't know, because it's kind of like there's somebody at least that you could call to take care of your dog, right? And I understand not trusting random people or not trusting someone to watch the dog. But for something that's very important, like a wedding, you should try all your options before you just straight up decline going.
Yeah, I think they could have made more of an effort to find some sort of sitter instead of just being like, well, I can't go. Because, yeah, it's like your brother's wedding, you know? Unless your brother is, like, already divorced and this is, like, his 5th wedding or some shit, you know? It's once-in-a-lifetime type of situation.
And the thing, too, is that, I don't know about his family, right? But usually, when your brother's getting married, you're involved in the court as well. Like, in the inner circle.
Ideally, probably, yeah.
But I can't say that you're an asshole, but I can probably say, well, that was a douche move because you didn't really try.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he tried. It almost kind of feels like he just didn't want to go to the wedding.
And he used it as a cop-out? Yeah, that's what I feel too, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's an asshole, but yeah, I do think he could have tried harder.
Could have tried harder, but if you tried as hard as you can and you can make it, then I mean, because dogs are our family members.
Dogs are family, yeah, that's true. But just the way that he words it,
and I would be there for family, you know.
Yeah, it's just the way he words it. It doesn't seem like he tried to find a sitter. He just says, "Oh, well, I don't trust like sitters," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's an asshole.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's an asshole.
What was the verdict on that one?
A lot of people said, oh shit, I just accidentally closed it. Let's see here. It seems like a lot of people are saying that you're the asshole.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of them are saying you could have got a babysitter, you could have boarded the dog, you could have done all these things just for the night. But instead,
what the dog?
Just bored the dog.
Waterboarded.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, obviously no pets at a wedding, bro. You should have had a babysitter in the first place because you're going to be going to the wedding.
That's a good point. Actually, yeah, I didn't think about that. The dog was already not going to be going anyways. So what was his plan for that?
Yeah, a lot of people are actually bringing that fact up. Like, you didn't have a dog sitter in the first place. It seems like you didn't want to go, so you're an asshole. So,
Well,
yeah.
the dog could have been probably fine alone if it was healthy. But because he needed supervision, I feel like that's why.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's the verdict. They're like, nah, you fucked up, bro. Oh my god. I don't even need to read the story for this. I just found another one that says, am I the asshole for wearing my wedding dress at a wedding?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Let me hear that story. I want to know what that person says.
Oh, you're curious? Okay.
What's their play in this?
Ooh.
What's their end game?
So the main consensus is that they are not the asshole. Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty long. It's a pretty long one. So my friend, 20 female, and I, 19 male, Have been friends for a few years, and she recently got engaged. Okay. A week ago, I got a DM from her for a small costume party she was hosting as a celebration for her getting engaged. I asked if there was a theme, and she said there wasn't. I'm a cosplayer, so I had a lot of choices. Oh, God.
Okay.
I didn't want to rock up in an anime cosplay, so I thought it would be funny to go to an engagement party as the corpse bride. Oh, okay.
Dude, I don't like where this is going.
Oh, fuck. I arrived at her house yesterday, and everything seemed normal. A few people complimented my costume, and I was having a lot of fun. After 10 minutes, my friend's fiance walked out in a black tuxedo and announced this was actually their wedding. Apparently, my friend saw a video of someone doing this and wanted to do the same. He asked us all to go to the backyard for the ceremony to begin. I went straight to him. I asked him if I should quickly go home and change my outfit and that I would get back before it started. He told me it was fine since I didn't know this was the actual wedding. I trusted him and followed everyone outside. They got married and everything seemed good. The reception was just in their house again, so everyone just went back inside and picked up where they left off. I tried talking to my friend and celebrating with her, but she kept making excuses to not talk to me. I assumed it was just because she was tired from the big day and wanted some alone time. I didn't bother her after that, and the party soon ended. I got home, and half an hour passed when my phone started getting notifications. I checked it, and it was my friend texting me. She was cussing me out and telling me how I ruined her wedding. I was really confused and asked what I did. That only made her more angry. She told me it's basic knowledge to not wear a wedding dress to a wedding. What the fuck?
Christ. See, this is why I always read the stories, because we need the full context here.
Yeah, okay. So it's definitely changing my opinion. I reminded her I had no idea it was a wedding, and I asked her husband if I should change, and he said it was fine. She didn't respond, but then I shortly got a text from her husband. He asked why I would tell her he said it was fine. This motherfucker.
Oh my god.
This motherfucker. I told him he said it was fine. Then he said how I should have changed anyways, and it's my fault that us two are now fighting over this. I tried texting her that I was sorry, and if I had known, I wouldn't have done it. I woke up today and saw her and her husband have blocked me on everything. So, am I the asshole for not changing out of the wedding dress when I found out it was actually their wedding? Like,
she is not the asshole. It's literally no. If anyone's the asshole, it's the bride who planned this. Yeah,
and the dude for not like being honest. There's an edit. He says, "I'm a guy. I cosplayed the character Emily from The Corpse Bride and had blue paint all over. I'm also Australian. I've never heard of a costume party being fancy, and everyone was dressed in funny costumes. So I wasn't so sure with everything going on."
Oh, so, wait, this is a guy who dressed up in the bride costume?
This was a guy.
Oh, that changes everything. Not the asshole.
Yeah, because when I read the first sentence, so my friend 20 female and I 19 male, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a tricky situation of like, well, I don't know, like you should know not to wear like, something like that, but yeah, it was a dude in a dress. No, that's obviously a joke. What the fuck?
And then from The Corpse Bride, you're going to seriously be like, oh, that's the bride. Seriously?
He's got blue paint all over and shit. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, definitely not the asshole.
Hey.
But good thing we clicked on it, because
because otherwise we would have just been like, oh yeah, asshole, straight up 100%, fuck you, hope you die.
The title is quite misleading.
Yeah, it kind of is.
But yeah, those are a couple of them. Those are pretty good, surprisingly.
Well, I got one more here if you guys want to end the podcast episode on this one.
Yeah,
let's do it.
And then we play Lethal Company.
Super hot. All right.
We'll go ahead and we'll start streaming Lethal Company on our Mighty Beans Podcast Twitch page.
Wait.
I ain't got one of those. Okay, here's the title. Am I the asshole for naming my son the name I had always planned, even after my brother and sister-in-law, quote unquote, stole the name?
What?
Interesting. Very interesting.
This is gonna make me very upset.
Okay. My brother and his wife has had as much right to the name their has as much right to name their child whatever they want. I do not own my name. I have no right to dictate to my brother what he names his kid. With that in mind, my husband has a traditional family name that I love. Basically, since he and I were dating and started discussing our future, we agreed that our son would have that name. Don't know how to pronounce his name. It's spelled Oisin, but there's an accent over the I.
I couldn't tell you unless I was looking at it.
Hold
Just
on,
wanna
let me
copy
type
and
it out on
paste
my
it.
phone real quick.
Like Oisin. It's Oisin, but there's an accent over the second
Oh,
Okay,
Oasis?
I'm ready.
Oasis?
I. O-I-S. And this second I has an accent over it. And then N.
Oisin.
Alright, we'll go with Oisin.
Oisin. Omletter. Kill me bloody
My husband
wife.
is Irish.
Took me son.
My husband is Irish. Not in the Boston. My great grandfather. Dude, I just had a
Great
stroke.
what?
What the
Great
fuck
battler?
was that? Dude, I just had a stroke. What the fuck was that?
What?
There's just the way this is spelled. Like, my husband
Yeah.
is Irish, period.
Sure, kid.
Not in the Boston. Quote, my great-great-grandfather came over in the 1800s kind of way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This
okay.
is just written weird. Okay, in the Bourne and Galway kind of way. So this dude's Irish. Like, I don't know why they needed to point all that other shit out.
Just straight up.
Neither my family or my sister-in-law have any other connection to Ireland. She got pregnant right around when I did, and her son was born 2 months before ours. They named my new nephew Oisin Miguel. Hey, that's my name.
Hey.
I did get upset. I did get upset or anything. This person needs to learn how to type. That's okay. That's
Maybe
all
English
I gotta say.
isn't their first language.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe it's
Anyways,
Japanese.
when my son was
Oh,
born,
God.
we named him Oisin Daniel, like I told her we would be doing. She had flipped out that 2 cousins will have the same name. She is nuts because our family is Hispanic and half our cousins are named Carlos or Camila. She is trying to insist we call him by his middle name or change his name. I told her to piss off. My mom is staying neutral, but she was very surprised that my brother gave his son an Irish name he knew I was planning on using. She expected him to name him for our late father. Anyway, my husband's family thinks the whole thing is hilarious. My family thinks my sister-in-law is a weirdo, and she thinks I'm an asshole for copying her. Whatever, I'm posting this here and sending her the link so she can see outside opinions. Okay, so basically, the wife is Hispanic, her husband's Irish, and she had been planning on using that Irish name. And then I guess the sister and brother-in-law also use the same name, and they're upset because they quote-unquote copy them.
Okay.
So, not the asshole, I would say. I mean, we have like 3 or 4 Miguels in our family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's 2 Esmeraldas.
Guys, so I have to mute myself. My mom is video calling us.
Just don't answer. That's what I do. Yeah. What do you think, Francisco?
It's I don't know. This is a really it's a dilemma for me because it's like, and the way I would see it, it's like, wow, you guys could have come up with your own names, but instead you decided to steal like ours. And it would not stop me from naming my kid that. There'll be more.
Me too.
Yeah, there'll be just more people in the family with the same name. And besides, it's not often that you're gonna have 2 people that have the same first name share the same middle name, you know? Or if someone doesn't have a middle name, then they'll just make it identify even better. Do you have a middle name, Junior?
I don't have a middle name.
But
That's why I'm the Miguel that everybody calls Junior.
that makes sense.
But actually, another example of this in our family is there's my dad's sister. Her name's Maria, and we just call her Nini.
Yeah.
And then she has two daughters, also named Maria, but we just use their middle names, Gracelia or Beatriz.
Yeah, so it's easily identifiable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how often the Ocean Man is common,
Man.
Okay, I'm back.
but there's always alternatives to like separating their identities.
Yeah, for sure.
So, is it a dick move? Yes. Is there a solution? Yes. Know what I mean? Like, I would be pissed if someone stole, like, my name that I'd plan on using. But I'd be like, well, it is what it is. Maybe after being mad for a few days.
Yeah. It could also be possible that they didn't necessarily stole the name. They're just like, wow, I also really like that name too. You know?
Yeah. However,
I mean, there's
if that
a
person
million
says,
like,
no, my son's already named that, you can't name him that. That's when I'm like, all right, fuck you.
You can't fucking patent a name
Yeah.
or anything like that. It's just, is it just morally wrong? Yeah, it's kind of like a douchey move, but like, you can't, like I said, patent a name. You can be a little bit upset about it, but as the kids get older, they might not even care.
oh, I'm sure they wouldn't. Yeah.
Like that's how I feel about it. Like they're just gonna be like, I mean, we have same last name. Cool.
I say not the asshole.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
There's probably like, just on this side of the country, there's got to be like a million Franciscos.
Oh,
Gonna get mad at every single one of those parents.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
Miguel's outranked Francisco.
Little did you know, all of their parents' throats have been slit.
Oh, oh shit.
I don't know who did it, I swear.
Uh-huh,
Say it.
sure.
Just say it wasn't you. All right.
I have an alibi. No, sir, I was in my room gooning the whole day.
Gooning. That's a new one.
Oh, hell no.
If I was lying, would I have come up with a much cooler option? No, I was hanging out with friends.
Oh, there was one that I did see. I need to look for it. But it was basically, am I the asshole for not allowing my daughter to see her grandparents unless they put their dog down?
Oh, what?
Wait,
And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll find the story.
the grandparents had to put their dog down?
The mom isn't allowing her daughter to see her parents, the kid's grandparents, until the grandparents put their dog down.
The fuck?
Maybe because there's like a history of the dog biting or something. That's literally the only reason I can think of.
I don't want to ruin it. Let's see if I can find it real quickly, okay? I'm gonna mute myself because of my clickety-clack.
It could be that. It could be the history of the dog biting, or maybe a history of the kids being abusive to dogs, or maybe the kids are allergic to dogs.
Or maybe the grandfather's or the father's like sister got mauled by dogs and now she doesn't want to associate with them.
Or she's like afraid of dogs or something.
Possibly. Could have an Attack on Titan situation.
Oh, okay. I found the story, and I, of course, couldn't remember verbatim what the title was called. So, this is it, and then we're calling it?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my parents the only way I will let them meet my son is this they give me their dog to put down?
That title's even worse.
Yeah, so... Okay, so here, it's not very long, the story. I do not in any way want to harm my parents' dog. Back when I left for university, I had to leave my dog behind with my parents. I was the last kid out of the house, and they liked their empty nest. To make sure it was super empty, they decided to put my dog down. She was a 6-year-old Beagle Basset, cross, in perfect health. I had rescued her. I got a job to pay for her food and her vet bills. Before I left, I had quadruple checked with my parents that they were okay taking care of her while I was at school. They were apparently not. They told me that she somehow got out of the yard and was hit by a car. I found out the truth from my brother and I cut them out of my life. They killed my best friend. My friend from high school had offered to take her, but I didn't want to have her get attached, and then I had to fight to get my dog back. I honestly thought I could trust my parents. It's been 8 years since I've talked to them. They were not invited to my wedding, and I do not attend family gatherings where they are. I have a 3-month-old son now with my husband. My brother and his family were over to meet him, and he asked if I'm ever going to forgive my parents. I said no. My mom contacted me and asked what it would take for me to forgive them and to let them meet their grandson. They have a French bulldog puppy. I said that if they give me their dog so I can put it down, then I would forgive them. She said I was being ridiculous, and that's not going to happen. I told her she cares more about a dog than her family, which is what she always accused me of. My brother says I'm being an asshole at this point, that they made a stupid mistake and it should just be forgiven. I'm never going to get over it. So am I the asshole?
So because the author or the writer, whatever, said that she actually had no intention of hurting the dog, I'm gonna say no. However, if you actually were planning on harming the dog, I would say everyone's an asshole.
Yeah, so I don't think you're an asshole for never forgiving your parents for some shit like that, because I definitely wouldn't either. But to say that, that's like an asshole thing to say. You know?
It is an asshole thing to say, but I mean, like, think about it. They killed a member of the family.
They did, which is why I would just cut contact, like, forever and just never talk to them ever again. I wouldn't give them some ultimatum like that. I would just straight up just say, no, fuck you, and walk away.
Makes sense.
Because I would never want to hurt a dog.
Yeah, I think that it's like hard because of the ultimatum to be like, sure, you give me your grandson if you give me the dog and I put it down. It's like, I understand you kind of want, maybe not revenge, maybe that's the a lack of a better word for it, but I
think that's what it is, though. I think it's
revenge.
To
kind of get back at what your parents did to you so they understand how you felt. Like, that's not the way to do it to the dog.
Their dog is innocent. Like, you shouldn't involve their dog.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have to make sure that their dog actually has, like, a loving home. Or, if anything, I would take care of the dog. Like, it's my dog now.
Yeah, that too.
But it's because she said that she actually had no intention of harming the dog. I'm like, all right, so dog's gonna be good.
Maybe it was a test to see if her parents were willing to do that. You know, to show, like, I don't know, maybe putting them to the test. It's hard to know. But for me, I would just never speak to them. And if they ever tried to meet my kids, no, fuck you. Like Jeter said, never. You don't have any right to visit my family. You don't have any right to see me or talk to me or anything.
Call me John Wick.
Yeah, basically. Especially for a dog who... Okay, 3 problems. 1, the parents lied straight to her face. Because if this was already a plan that was spoken between the parents, you're already assholes for that. 2.
Yeah, the parents are like the biggest assholes in this story.
They put a dog down that has no health problems, as far as we knew, to what the OP said. And then 3, fucking lied about it.
Yeah, parents are assholes.
But that's the one that I heard on TikTok, and I was like, oh, I would never.
Yeah, that would piss me off so much, dude. I'd probably commit crimes at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would be like, let him. I wouldn't fucking stop you.
I missed the
But-
part where that's
Nothing
my
could
problem.
stop me.
But
Godspeed,
it.
Spider-Man.
That was a pretty good one. I'll keep an eye out for any more good ones.
Okay, well, you guys ready to call it there?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm good to go. Go ahead and do it, Francesco.
Hit us with the outro, Francisco.
All right, thank you everyone for watching this not so racist episode of the Mighty Beans podcast. I have been
God damn it.
Francisco, and I'm stretching right now. And thank you all
have
so much
been?
for watching. I'm sorry, what? What are you
You
saying?
have been Francisco?
No, I have not been. What are we talking about?
That's what I want to know. What the fuck's going on?
You didn't hear what you said right now? I'm sorry. You said, I have been Francisco. Thanks for listening. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's how some people say it. I've been Francisco. I be Francisco.
I'm a B.
I'm sorry.
Pollinating.
Go ahead and take it from the top. I'm sorry. I wanted to interrupt.
No, we'll do it from the bottom. See you guys later.
Buenos nachos.
Bye.